It's alive! It's alive!
What's your favorite scary movie?
Hey guys, me host SuperSorrell, thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! It's the Frankenstein Accessory set from Universal Monsters, and I am really happy to have this in my collection. This looks awesome. This basically gives you the giant gurney to stick Frankenstein on, or Frankenstein's monster, should we say. Because everyone always corrects me when I say Frankenstein's monster. I understand it's his monster, but universally it's called Frankenstein, isn't it? So yes, it's an accessory set for the Frankenstein's monster, which also includes the lab table torch, a bandaged monster head, table sheet, and backdrop. Frankenstein monster figure sold separately. Now, this set is awesome, and I can't wait to lay my Frankenstein on it and stick the head on it. However, a lot of people were saying, like, obviously, the figures that Neca have given us so far have been really cool. Like, I've got my black and white one here, which is my favourite, and I can't wait to do some shots with him on the gurney. However, I don't want to sacrifice this figure for the new head, because the heads on this one are just so iconic and beautiful. However, just to let you know, Neca did release a cheaper alternative version, the glow-in-the-dark variants. They released these on a big card back based on an old retro-style card. And they released the Wolfman, the Mummy, and Frankenstein. And I got this green Frankenstein, not only because I didn't want to pay out another 40 quid for a coloured version of Frankie, but also because I knew this one was coming, and it's a cheaper alternative. And the head on this one isn't my favourite because of the big black rings around his eyes. It just doesn't look right to me. If the camera will focus, that'd be lovely. Nope, it's not going to do it, is it? But yeah, there's like big black rings around his eyes that do my head in. Nope, you're not going to focus, you're going to keep focusing on me. Lovely. But yeah, he's got these big black rings around his eyes anyway. And it just doesn't look as good as I remember. And then he's got that weird big gash in the middle of his forehead as well that's making him bleeding. Yes, I understand that's to make it look like the old glow-in-the-dark retro version. I understand that. But this one is $24.99. These ones will run you about $38 to $42. So $24.99 because he's only going to go on the accessories piece anyway. He's only going on the gurney bed. And he's going to have that new bandaged head on it. This is the best alternative. Especially for the money. That's my 2 cents anyway. Just thought I'd share that nugget with you. Then you can still keep your good Ultimate Frankie on the shelf without having to sacrifice him to the accessory set. I've done the same with the Mummy, because I love the black and white Mummy as well that I've got that came with all the sarcophagus pieces. I like that one too much. I don't want to stick him in the coffin or have the coffin lid slightly open and have him peering out and stuff. I don't want to just use my regular one for that. So I picked up another glow-in-the-dark variant version. Not only because I think it'd look cool if the coffin, on a night time, the coffin's going to obviously be shadowed a lot because I'm going to try and do it so he's like peering out from within it. I want to try and do something like that, if I can. So the glow-in-the-dark, like, face and stuff might look cool in the dark. Yeah. Again, just my 2 cents. Do with it as you will. Right, I love these accessory sets because they come with a load of backgrounds as well that we can use for photography. And that's one of the main reasons I love these sets. I like these big backboards that you get. So in this first pack, we get the white cloth. A white fibre cloth, that's going to pick up dust like no right. I can see that going. We get the instructions because, yes, I've heard from other YouTubers that this was a nightmare to build. And we get a nice wraparound diorama piece. Again, that's going to be lovely for photography. Is it as tall as the one I've got? Not as tall, it's quite short by comparison. But again, it's a nice wraparound piece for use in my videos. Okay, now onto the, whoops, this comes in 2 parts. So this is all the framework for the gurney. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this off camera. So that's all the framework for the gurney. That's all the secondary bits for the gurney, along with the new head and stuff. So leave this with me. I'm going to go away and build it, and I'll be right back. Alright, so we're getting there. This is the actual bed frame bit all done. I've just got to put the little pieces in there to hold Frankie in place. But I do like the fact that we've got proper spinning little wheels and stuff like that. That's kind of cool. So, yeah, it's looking good so far. Almost done. Okay, guys, so we are done for now. I've just got to put these little pieces in, which is going to be easier to do once Frankie's on the table. So we do have this little playset. It does come with other accessories as well, including the alternate head for Frankenstein, which we will be using very soon. It also comes with the flaming torch, which is really cool. I actually want to try and use that with Indiana Jones, if I'm honest. It looks very cool. We got a sort of hard cloth piece. I'm not sure what I'm going to use that for, to be honest. I think that's meant to sit over the table somewhere, but I'm not too fond of that one. It's a bit odd. Especially when they've already given us cloth goods, obviously. It's weird to then have a hard plastic cloth good. Moving all that to one side. Obviously, this is the Frankenstein that I've been referring to. This is the one that was released as a part of the retro version of the Neca monsters. And I'm going to use this one because, like I say, it's in colour for one. And also, it's a cheaper alternative than using our regular Frankie, which my favourite Frankie is this one, the black and white one. I've been using that one for ages. Yeah, we're gonna try and put them both on here, see what they look like. And I've also got some other monsters from Jada Toys, Marvel Legends, and some other NECAs as well that we're gonna try on this board as well. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun right now and just see what we can do with these monsters. But first, I want to just show you that the ball pegs are the same between all these monsters. This one was just a repaint and a redo for the glow-in-the-dark version, and I hate these black rings around his eyes and the random slit in the head. And yes, I do know this is how it's meant to look for the retro one, but for me, I don't know. I'm not a big fan, so I am going to remove the head on this one and pop the bandaged head on. Like that. There we go. So it's on. So now the bandaged head's on. I'm going to go ahead and place him on the big gurney. It's alive. It's alive. Because once he's like on the gurney, that's when we can really have some fun. We've got all these fancy little things to hook him in with. Clink, clink. Turn that around. I can put the second one on. Clink, clink. Clink. Why won't that one going on that side? What's going on? What is that? Clink. This one's never going to go on, is it? Oh, it is. Clink. Clink. Now he's well and truly held in there, isn't he? And then there's even these little ones that go around the arms. Hold his arms in place. He is going nowhere. It's a shame there isn't like a little stand at the bottom to stand it up, because obviously one of the famous scenes in the film and in most imagery of Frankenstein is when they lift the bed up to put him into a prone position like that. But this one's obviously just going to be a face down. I'm trying to get the hand to grasp the edge of there, because I remember in the original movie that is his hand that twitches first, if I remember, and it like grabs onto the side of the bed. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. And obviously, because his head's in bandages, the rest of him should be in bandages, technically. We can kind of cover him up. Or we can go that way. yeah, there's multiple ways of doing it. It's a lot of fun. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using the cloth piece, to be honest, because obviously I want to see the figure. So I might put the cloth piece away. Plus, I think this will attract dust like no rate on the shelf. I think that'll really heavily attract dust. But yeah, that looks very cool. But I do want to try out some other monsters, so let's have a little bit of fun. In all honesty, I'm not sure if I'm going to be using those chains and things going forward, like holding him down. I just don't think it's needed. I know it looks good. I might do it for a couple of photos and things, but for general display, I'm probably not going to. There's the black and white Frankie on there. But I've got some other ones as well that I really wanted to try out. So this is the Marvel Legends Frankenstein from the Toy Biz box set years ago. So I mean, you can even go ahead and have a bit of fun with that. And I did pick up Baron von Strucker, and I think he would look cool as a mad scientist at the side of that, especially with it all being Marvel. That could be a lot of fun for some photos. But yeah, there's the Legends Frankie. We have the Jada Toys Frankenstein as well, which fits on there quite well. They do look obviously a lot shorter because obviously it's made for a 7-inch figure. So when they do lay down, they are a little bit on the shorter side when it comes to the bed. And obviously we've got Bride of Frankenstein as well, but I think she's going to be too... Yeah, she's going to look lost on that bed. It's going to look ridiculous. But the option's there, but she does look very small. As this is made for a 7-inch figure, another one that we could have a little bit of fun with. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to lay down for us, but... no, he's not going to lay down, is he? Well, I was thinking about Raphael. However, what we could do is have Raphael to the side here, looking on as he brings to life April O'Neil, Bride of Frankenstein. That could be a cool photo as well. It's alive. It's alive. Oh, dear. So, yeah, a lot of fun different options to play around with here. And, yeah, this is a great, great figure set. Definitely one worth having in the collection, 100%. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. And I can't wait to have it on proper display. So guys, what's your thoughts on this one? Let us know in the comments down below. If you're new around here, why not smash that subscribe button? There's plenty of other videos to be watched in the meantime, and I will be back tomorrow with another Universal Monsters video. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, may the Force be with you.